What's up, everybody? Rex Extreme Werewolf, and I am back on Paladins. And you should all know, look at my character Drogoz. He is now 32 of level, and I have gotten bought his tyrant skin thanks to the help of the gold. Oh, I even bought a beautiful battle pass. And since technically I don't have anything, there's no wolf avatar on, well, Paladins, the only thing I can get is a Vulpin. Sorry about that, just ignore that. But basically, I would love, oh, and of course you can see my Cosmic, my Obsidian. But basically I'm just going to start with default, because that way I can be able to choose whichever skin I want whenever I'm playing a match. I really hate when these things happen. Well, I'll be back. There. I really hate when this happens. One. Sorry about that. Also, you know what? For those who play Drogoz, I will be showing you my custom loadouts called Firepower. See, I have 1% of Rain of Fire, which, hold on, while I be making this video, you will be seeing, I'll be zooming in and out so you can see the cards, and I'll be manually holding this. Okay, for Rain of Fire, there's consume 10% less booster fuel for 5 seconds after thrust. Oh, and while you're watching this video, make sure to pause in between right after this sentence. So go now if you want. Then give it 10 slow seconds, or technically it'll be fast. If you're fast enough, you can read it fast. Or just use your mind. Then we have Bask, which is basically for my salvo rockets. So I can heal myself for 105% for each enemy hit by my said salvo rockets. Masterful, since of course this is going to be this custom loadout is based off the combustible talent, which of course means igniting a fireball with both. I mean, it's very hard to ignite something with a salvo rocket, so just basically fire out with your normal set of rockets without firing all of your rockets at the fire spit. But basically, masterful. Reduce the cooldown of fire spit by 2 seconds for each enemy hit by it. Not actually bad though. But then there's Follow the Sun, which of course is fire spit, which increases the size of my fire spit by 96. And then my favorite one is basically, well, you can basically see that I have Thrust and Salvo, but these 3 talents are for my combustible, my fire spit. And my last one is Lung Capacity. Heal for 150 for each enemy champion hit with fire spit. I hope you liked this beautiful upgrade set. Now let's get to the next one. Well, I got to where you can see it better. Next up is Firepower 2.0. Just like before with Bask, the same 3. Follow the Sun is 4, but this time with Rain of Fire it's with a 2, meaning you can consume 20% less booster fuel for 5 seconds. Wait, let's see. Yeah, the 5 seconds don't change. But then I have to keep this, I guess, and in this case I use Hot Swap because I'm using basically Fusillade and Fusillade or Fusillade or Fusillade or whatever you guys call, or whatever we should call it. This thing here is increases my reload speed by 30% for 3 seconds after hitting an enemy with your weapon, and the talent basically helps you with when you direct your rockets onto directly hitting the enemy rather than the ground, which of course, yes, areas damage is better, considering if you're either Drogoz, Eevee, Willow, or technically Terminus is different. Whatever, and then there's Dredge as well, but yeah, I hope you like this one too, because this one I mostly use every single match. Whether if you use it for Siege or Onslaught, that'll be perfect. Heck, if you're at the Abyss, you can even use Combustible if you want. But basically for me, and I'm just saying, use this one. In fact, I'll even let you copy it. Just remember that the thumbnail is this. Join the werewolf army. And next up we have the one I don't use most often, or use at all, but I should probably use, is called Wings of Justice. Of course I had to lower the, unlike my other loadouts, card loadouts, Follow the Scent is reduced twice to be only like, now the size of my fire spit is 48%. I still have the Bass because it can help me heal. This time I have something for Thrust, which is the cooldown called Condescension, which reduces the cooldown of Thrust by 6 seconds for... Wait, let me see. Yeah. 6 seconds is better for each enemy hit with Fire Spit. I never knew about that, I forgot about it. And of course I kept Hot Swap and Masterful. So basically I hope you guys can copy this. Just remember to pause in between. You know what, we have some time left. Let's go to one other guy. And I have finally discovered who's my favorite frontliner, flank, and healer. Oh, and I even used some chest after buying it. I'll even try to get to the mount quick. Basically, here's Buck. And there's the commando. Like, get to the chopper, or how you say with a Terminator voice, get to the chopper. You know what? Get to the chopper. Forget. For this one, basically, I didn't like the original bounce house because it showed nothing for this. So I had to make up the default bounce house thing, which of course mostly, instead of Ensnare, I would use Trap Master. Make sure you guys pause. Then use this called I Hate Bullies, which is a reference to Dwayne Johnson's and Kevin Hart's movie Central Intelligence, the first one they ever made together. So you use this as well. Good thing, let's just do it. Oh, boom. Maximize that. Bounce house, if you guys like to keep this one, just have leg day. Just remember to pause. And human kangaroo. Remember to pause. Basically, just keep seismic wave rather than leg day. Oh, now we're going to talk about my healer, but of course, there's always attack, flank, and frontline. And here's my main frontline. Anyway, just press A and you'll get to hear him. Sounds badass, huh? Okay, I'm basically good with people with miniguns. So in this case, like, I'm guessing I'm good with rocket launcher people. Like, if I was playing TF2, I would play Soldier, basically, but he would be very hard to use. But then again, I would use Drogoz as my Soldier version. Because basically, TF2 is the granddaddy of all games that are based off of different colors. I mean, blue versus red, orange versus blue in For Honor, blue versus red in Paladins. Same thing with Overwatch. Everything is based, even Titanfall too. All these games are basically like descendants of the famous 2010 game Team Fortress 2. I mean, you all have to admit that. But basically, let's get to... Oh, and I have a 60% on my performance report for heavy, which I'll probably show in the next video. I don't know if you'll ever see me play as these guys, but I hope you will someday. But this one almost looks like Hellboy for a minute, except he's black rather than red, and please note that I am not racist. I respect all people. Wish they can do this for this virus going on. But basically, yeah, we already know these things, but for me, I have these, called Red Bull. I wonder what it tastes like. I wonder what it'll taste like one day, but oh well. First off, we got Declaration of War, which increases the potency of Juggernaut's knockup by 14%. Triumphant Extension, this is actually basically a thing you might need if you ever use the Enforcer talent. So, play Raum with Triumphant Extension, which is basically for your soul harvest. So in this case, have two Juggernaut cards, and no, actually make that 4 Juggernaut cards with 1 healing thing. Actually, I might get rid of Fan of Flames and replace it with... Oh, Ceres doesn't want the cards. Wow. You know what? I'm going to do this. I think this might be better. I need an Ignition. I mean, I'll try it. I mean, I haven't played with the Red Bull since because mostly I've been trying to heal my allies with Soul Healing and Incendiary. And this one, I don't have absolutely anything for my, well, I have Shattered Essence, so it works better. Let's see what it's... Oh, it's 100. Well, dag nabbit, the stupid thing. It kicked me out. Really? Why? Subscribers, you might think this is funny, but that's a stupid you game. I was trying to do something for the subscribers. We already have this virus going on. We don't need you to mess up. Ugh. This always happens. You want to equip all. Clear. Dang it. Sorry about that. %, huh? Actually, I keep Sinister Atlas. Yeah, look at this beautiful Incendiary. I mean, sure, it doesn't give me good ammo. You know what? I'm switching this to this, because who cares about ammo? I need something for this. Let's get rid of this, so I can reignite this to a 200, and maybe make it... Again, really? You know what? Sorry, scars, but, But basically, thank you guys for watching this. Even though I didn't get to show you all of Raum's, you're probably going to have to see it another time. I promise you that. But for now, this will be Drogoz, Buck. Are you kidding me? I keep saying that all the time. Oh yeah, you know what? I'll quickly show you the one thing I got, and it's this bad boy. I got a dragon. He looks red, so I'll call him Smaug or Draco. I mean, basically, I have no idea what he looks. Well, I should name him. Not Spyro, that's for sure, because he's a purple dragon. But just know that I'm great at playing Paladins because, surprisingly, someone on my team placed a comment called noob. How am I a noob? I have a level 32 Drogoz, dude. Explain that. But you know what? Oh well. Basically, thank you guys for watching this video, and so please give a ton of likes to this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!